Colorless Violet, Guinevere. Passive, Super Magic. Guinevere is a skilled magician who deals magic damage with her basic attacks. She accumulates super magic each time she deals damage. When fully charged, her next basic attack becomes guided, dealing extra magic damage and restoring her HP. Guinevere marks the enemy heroes when hitting them with her first and second skills or the fully charged basic attack. Enemy heroes with 3 marks will be knocked airborne by Guinevere's ultimate. You should note that Guinevere deals extra damage to airborne enemies. First skill, Energy Wave. Guinevere casts her first skill to release an energy orb in the target direction, dealing magic damage and slowing down the enemy hit. Successfully hitting an enemy will reduce the cooldown for all her skills. Second skill, Spatial Migration. Guinevere casts her second skill to thumps at the target location for magic damage. Enemy heroes or creeps hit by this skill will be knocked airborne and take extra magic damage. Guinevere can cast her second skill again to dash toward a target direction, leaving an illusion behind. If the illusion takes damage, it will grant Guinevere extra super magic and will explode after a short delay, dealing magic damage to nearby enemies. Ultimate, Violet Requiem. Guinevere casts her ultimate to create a force field around her, dealing repeat damage to nearby enemies. Airborne enemies hit by her ultimate will be knocked airborne repeatedly. Guinevere is immune to CC while casting her ultimate. In the laning phase, Guinevere should use her first skill and her enhanced basic attacks to clear out the minions and poke enemy heroes. When enemy heroes' HP is low, use Guinevere's second skill to close in on them and knock them airborne. Follow up with her ultimate to try to finish them off. In teamfights, Guinevere can use her second skill to knock the enemy team airborne, follow with her ultimate to deal heavy damage to nearby enemies while keeping them airborne. She can then use the dash of her second skill to dodge the incoming damage, or she can choose to use her first skill to deal more damage for a full damage combo. Guinevere's first and second skill combo gives her the ability to constantly poke the enemy and then run for safety. This allows her to pressure the enemy team in the early game, giving her and her team a better chance to farm and support each other. We recommend upgrading Guinevere's first skill at level 1, then prioritize upgrading it. This is because her first skill provides the damage and sustainability she needs for the laning phase. Guinevere can use her first and second skill combo to ambush enemy heroes from the bushes, then escape with her second skill after the sneak attack. If Guinevere manages to knock the enemy airborne with her second skill, she should then cast her ultimate to keep them airborne and deal high magic damage for a full damage combo. Concentrated Energy is Guinevere's core piece of equipment because it works well with Guinevere's passive and can give her the HP boost she needs for the laning phase. Build Immortality for the late game to improve her survivability in teamfights. We recommend the Execute battle spell for Guinevere because Execute is the perfect choice for her to finish off any heroes who survive her full damage combo.
Monster kill!
We also recommend the Flicker battle spell for her because Guinevere is a melee fighter who needs the extra mobility to deal with all kinds of situations on the battlefield. Guinevere is strong against heroes with poor sustainability or who are simply weak in the early game. This is because Guinevere can easily deliver her poking combo and escape. Heroes like Zilong and Sylvana are good examples here. But Guinevere is countered by heroes with CC immunities or strong CC skills. Since she needs to chain her CC to unleash her full damage potential, she won't be able to deal much damage to heroes like Padang and Cho. Guinevere works best with heroes with good single-target CC that will give her a better environment to farm and deal damage, such as Franco and Hylos. Guinevere should focus on farming in the early game to increase the damage of her first skill. Try to use the bushes to ambush the enemy and avoid fighting the enemy head-on. In the mid to late game, Guinevere should prioritize eliminating key enemy heroes. Once the teamfight begins, jump in to deliver your damage combo, then escape to wait for the next round.